Every day I have to attend classes, exams, assignments, and I have to shoot 2 videos per week, which includes planning, scripting, editing, thumbnail designing, and uploading. And not just these things, I have to do 2 times workout, which consists of 3 hours because of the 75 hard challenge, and also book reading, drinking water, diet, and also should edit reel every day. And mainly, I have to sleep 8 hours a day. And all this thing has to be done in just 16 hours. And the question arises, how the hell I manage my time? So in this video, I'm going to share 10 time management tips which will help you a lot to manage your time. And believe me that time management is a life skill. So without investing 1 second, let's get into the video. And the first one is control your mind. See, everyone thinks like time management is all about thinking about the time, but the fact is that you have to control your mind, because if you can't control your mind, you will waste a lot of time. For example, if you plan to do something in the morning, because of procrastination, the lack of control on your brain, you end up doing nothing. So that thing will affect the future things. But suppose if I postpone to shoot this video, I have to postpone editing, scripting, and all these things has to be postponed, which just mess the entire timetable. And this is what happens, right? When we prepare a proper timetable, if we can't do one thing, it just mess up the entire timetable. So this is the one thing which helps me a lot, because even today I pushed myself to shoot this video. So self-control is the key for time management. And the second tip is think in terms of weeks. See, all the things which I mentioned today can't be achieved in one day. I can't do everything in just one day. Thinking in terms of weeks will give you a lot of flexibility of your time management. So thinking in terms of weeks helps me a lot to achieve many things. So I'll do scripting on one day, I'll do shooting on one day, I'll do editing on one day, I'll upload on one day. So this is how I divided the task which I have to do, which has given me a lot of time to do the things and get things done. And this is my favorite tip to manage my time, because I can't do many things in one day, but I can do many things in 1 week. And the third one is more time is a myth. We always have this feeling of we should need 10 hours of focused time to get the things done, but it isn't the fact. So recently I have a lot of problem with time management, so I started reading a book called Make Time, and this is what the author says. We always think like we need 10 hours of work, but the fact is that we just need 2 to 3 hours of focused work. So having lack of focus will makes you to do your work for a long time than usual, because if you stay focused, you can complete it easily. So that is why I started implementing focused work in my work. So initially I started like I need 10 to 15 hours of editing, but recently I started like 1 hour of A rolls, 1 hour of B rolls, and I just divided the things and I just concentrated on focused work. So the fact is we just need 1 to 2 hours of focused work than 8 to 9 hours of unfocused work. If you are studying, just don't be like I should study for 4 to 5 hours. Just make a goal like I have to study for 90 minutes, 120 minutes, that's it. After that, I'll take a break and then I'll continue this studying in the evening or some other time. So remember, you just need 2 to 3 hours of focused work, not 10 hours to complete the things. And this is the fact. Just experience it. And the fourth one is daily highlight. So every day when you go to sleep, just decide the one thing which you have to do in the next day, which will makes you the day successful. And literally this is the tip which changed my entire routines. Like previously I will be like I have to do entire to-do list, I have to do everything which I want to do, but the fact is when I tried highlighting, it helped me a lot to win my entire weeks, not to win my days. It helped me a lot to win entire weeks and to reach my goals faster than usual, because if we want to do 5 things in a day, it just gives me a lot of stress, which end up doing nothing. So when you successfully complete your highlight, then you will have that confidence so that you can do the remaining things. So for this day, my highlight is to shoot this video. If I shoot this video, and I will easily edit the videos. So try to do this highlight task in the morning, because it just gives you a lot of dopamine to win the entire day. So just start your day with your highlight task. And the fifth one is, it's not a tip, it's just a mindset which you have to inculcate. That is, we own our time. And many people will say like I have no time, and this is a myth. Our time management is completely dependent on the choices which you made. If you made a choice of watching a movie, you'll end up removing 3 hours in your day. If you make a choice like 2 hours of studying, it just adds 2 hours of studying for your day. Intelligently select the things which adds value to your life. And I'm not like you have to study every day. You just need 2 hours of focused work. That's it. Complete the 2 hours and then do whatever you want in the remaining day. And the sixth one is Pomodoro timers. As I mentioned, focus work is very important to manage our time. So Pomodoro will definitely help you a lot to manage your time. So you just set timer for 25 minutes and then you will work for 25 minutes concentratedly. So Pomodoro will help you a lot to stay focused and to save a hell lot of time. Believe me that time management is all about staying focused, not thinking about time. And the seventh one is protect your time. See, when we are doing our things, there are so many distractions beside our right, mobile, friends, family, chits, and all these things. This will end up wasting a lot of time, right? So the best thing is you should avoid the distractions. So the two things which I do every day to avoid distractions is I'll just come to my room because I have no distractions in this room, and also mobile is our biggest distraction, right? So whenever I want to stay focused, I'll just charge my mobile and I will make a rule like I have to stay focused until or unless the mobile reaches 100%. And this was a game changer for me to stay focused, and you can try it. So just charge your mobile and then make a rule like until or unless it reaches 100%, I'll stay focused. Even while writing the script of this video, I just did the same thing. I just charged my mobile and then I just completed the script like in just 30 minutes. Usually I'll take like 2 hours to script the video, but when you stay focused, you'll just complete in just 30 minutes. So that is how focused work will improve your time management. And the eighth one is make a to-do list. See, to-do list is the best thing to manage our time and to know what we should do in the entire day. So to-do list will give you a lot of clarity on what you should achieve. So the best thing which I do to manage my to-do list, so I'll just write the papers. So these are the pieces of papers which I made in order to write down my to-do list, and my to-do list will look like this. So I'll just write down my to-do list, entire to-do list for day on these papers, and I'll keep it with myself so that I'll know that what I should do in that day. Having a to-do list is very important to manage your time, because if you don't know what you want to do, then how can you use your time, right? So you should have a to-do list, and don't even remember the things which you have to do, because there is a lot of chance like you'll forget the things which you have to do. So the best thing is write down your to-do list. And the ninth one is be crystal clear, because if you have written your to-do list, for suppose if I want to shoot a video, if you write shooting, because your mind will say like wait to shoot, because it just gives you a lot of friction to do those things. So the better which you can do is just write down the place, time, and in the detail, like crystal clear timing, dates, and everything. So if I want to shoot this video, you should have a crystal clear plan. So I have to shoot in my room, I have to shoot it at 5 a.m. So this type of clarity you should have in order to maintain your life, because the main importance of clarity is like, so whenever you want to do something, you'll have a lot of friction. You have to select your place, you have to select your time. So this friction will make you to lose interest on doing that, so you'll end up doing nothing. So the best thing is have a crystal clear task and mention it in your timetable. So if you want to study, just mention the time, place, date, and everything, because if you see the task, you have to start it in just 1 minute. So having a clarity will help you a lot to save your time. And the 10th tip, the final tip, stop thinking and just doing. See, most of the time we'll think a lot about the things which we have to do, because we'll think like 2 to 3 hours how we should do it. But the fact is, thinking is not the solution. You have to do it. And right now you are thinking about the tasks which you have to do. Just stop this video and leave this video and start doing your work, because until or unless you do it, it never completes. And also when you think, you are not doing the actual work, you are just wasting a lot of time. So just stop thinking and start doing. Okay, so we'll just revise all the things which mentioned in this video. First one is control your mind. Second one is think in terms of weeks. Third one is more time is a myth. You just need focused work. Fourth one is daily highlight. Fifth one is we own our time. Sixth one is Pomodoro technique. Seventh one is protect your time, avoid distractions. And the eighth one is create a to-do list. And the ninth one is be crystal clear. And the 10th one is stop thinking, just do it. And time management is a life skill, and you can't manage your time by just watching this video. You can only manage your time by implementing these things. And the fact is that we can manage our time in just one day, but the question arises how to be consistent. So for that I made a dedicated video. We can check it here. So in this video I shared myself the best tips which helps you to stay consistent in order to attain your goals. So that's all for this video. Until then, it's your Hemanth Krishna signing off. Bye.